What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. ARP take to his Rare Breed Entertainment platform and his blogging position, one of the caps that he wear in battle rap, and decide to address Hitman Holla after Hitman Holla had revealed to Surf when they were going back and forth in a who got the most money type competition, or who got more, who did more, who mean more to battle rap. So Hitman Holla had to correct Surf on some things when Surf was making himself seem like he was the man. And Hitman Holla had to let Surf know, dog, listen, you talking about RBE and try to make it seem like they little. Man, I done made over $500,000 on RBE already from just 3 battles. The Bill Collector, the Cassidy, and the Calico battle. I done made over 500,000. Sir tried to speak as though he was close to the same thing or did the same thing. Because according to him, Sir said he made $250,000 off the URL. Smack them ain't backing up those numbers. Beasley them don't seem to back up those numbers. Chico don't seem to back up those numbers. But according to ARP exposed it. The ARP let it be known, like, come on, Surf, chill. You're doing a little bit too much talking. You don't make more than Hollow. You don't make more than Mook. You don't make more than Lux. You don't make more than Cassidy. You don't make more than Hitman Holla. I know this. Then he go a step further. He go inside his computer and begin to let us know from each one of Hitman's battles how much money he made off those 3 battles. Even though when he got the name and the numbers, he put a block on there. But what he did do was call Hitman on the phone unexpectedly, not knowing that Hitman, not knowing he was recording for the most part. And he let it be known to Hitman. He said, Hitman, why did you go publicly and let people know that you made $500,000 off us? Then Hitman says, I was just being humble. That was the humble number. That wasn't the real number, because if they really knew how much I made, it'd make them mad and you wouldn't be able to book nobody ever again. And ARP left it like that. So apparently, Hitman Holla made even more than 500,000. That was the number he just gave, according to him. Him and ARP. So according to him and ARP, he made more than 500,000 in just 3 battles. So let me get this right. So Hitman Holla do 3 battles on Rare Breed Entertainment, Bill Collector, Calico, Cassidy. And in those 3 battles, he made over $500,000. Over 500,000. So how much is that in 3 battles? That's like what? 168,000? That's like $168,000 a battle. So Mook, so he getting paid more than Mook. Mook asking for 100. And Holla getting 168,000 or better. Remember, or better. Well, ARP and Hitman Holla is saying that it was more than 500,000 for those 3 battles. So we looking at roughly 168,000 then a battle. Oh no, man. I'm not saying that's not true. I'm not saying that it's not true at all. But it does raise a suspicion and a concern to me. Only because of this. If that's true, that at the least Hitman Holla is getting $168,000 from RBE, we need to take some consideration in some things. This is RBE, who is the third, let's say the third, as far as some numbers. This is the third biggest league in the country when it comes to battle rap. You got URL, King of the Dot, RBE. If RBE can give Hitman Holla over $500,000 for 3 battles, this is the third biggest league. URL is the biggest. And that money didn't affect ARP, that he was able to do it for Hitman Holla 3 times, and he the third league. That gives you an example of what's the money not only being made, but the money that the URL have. Because if ARP exposing his numbers, then at the least, you might got to double that twice when it comes to the URL. At the least, you double that twice compared to what they working with and they resources. You got to at least double that twice. At the least. Which makes us once again revisit the strike 2.5 that was also reported in Norb's lawsuit. The money that was made allegedly on the night in question. That's in Norb's lawsuit. The 2.5 million that was made that day. That then they found out was not true. As far as like what they said to the battle rappers to get them to come up off that 16-hour strike they was on. And according to T-Top and them, they got showed the numbers. But here's Norb's, one of the owners, a couple years later, revealing that those numbers was actually made. So I don't know what numbers they showed you, T-Top. I'm going to believe what Norb's lawsuit paperwork say. But if ARP can give Hitman Holla $500,000 in just 3 battles, that says a lot about the money that's being generated on the Caffeine and Smack. That says a lot. And if the 2.5 was made in one night on the pay-per-view event, that says a lot. That's very telling. So, in this knowledge, I see Surf, you sound crazy. You sounding crazy. URL ain't cutting the bill like that. And that's another thing that just ain't sitting right with me right now a little bit, Holla and ARP. Because Holla talking about he wants the Geechee battle. Why the URL ain't call him yet for the Geechee battle? But if he averaging over $500,000, not averaging, but if he got $500,000, averaging $168,000 at the least on your league alone, I know this for a fact. Let me say this one more time. I know this for a fact. The URL definitely not paying nobody on the URL $168,000 for just one battle. So for Hitman to want Geechee so bad, and you giving him $168,000 a battle for his 3 battles he had over there, why is he trying to battle on a URL? I wouldn't even be thinking about no damn URL. The hell with that. I wouldn't be thinking about URL at all. I doubt if URL will give Hitman Holla 100. I'm just keeping it real. And you giving him 168,000 average? That picture don't sit right with me. I'm sorry. That picture don't sit right with me. There's something wrong with that picture. You know, again, Maybe it's some things you're leaving out, but that definitely don't sit right as far as like what we seeing, brother. I don't know. I don't know. Cause URL ain't paying no 100K. No, I mean URL ain't paying no 168K. Doubt it. I doubt it. So my thing is, if ARP cutting checks like that, Hitman Holla, hell, that's where you want to be at. 168,000 a pop. Oh, I'll be telling him line some more up. Line some more up. Let me get Ill Will. Line some more up. Let me get Ill Will. Let me get Daylight. Let me get JC. Line them up. Line them up. And I don't know, man. It is what it is. It ain't my story. It's theirs, man. If the boss said he got more than that, the Hitman said he got more than that, I'm gonna have to believe it. But I don't see why Hitman trying to get on the URL. I don't see why he like, yeah, the URL ain't called me yet. They ain't did. I wouldn't give a damn if they ain't called me if I'm getting 168,000 a pop. Knowing URL ain't did that. They ain't even do that for Cassidy. Not for no one battle. You got to have multi-battle deal for that. So according to those numbers, you got to be the highest paid battle rapper in battle rap right now. I would say this also for Hitman, the people who try to hate on him. I would say this also. Hitman is still undefeated in the past 6 years. Hitman on like a 6-year run without losing. He didn't lose to Calico, and he didn't lose to Cassidy. So he's still on a 6-year run without losing. I'm just being fair. I'm just being honest. You don't have to agree to it, but it's definitely true. Hitman haven't lost the battle in 6 years straight. You ain't gotta like it, but it's the facts. It is what it is. That being said, it's your boy Battle Truth, man. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours. Surf doing all that jacking, Surf doing all that talking about URL this, URL that. But ARP giving out that dust. The crazy thing about it is, I'm gonna keep it real. If Hitman can get it like that, you should be able to get it like that. But you messed yourself up so bad, it'll never happen for you again like that. Because ARP said you can never rap on his lead, even if you wanted to. You have became so disrespectful, he don't even want you on his platform. You couldn't rap on that even if you tried. So that speaks for itself. That being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. Ain't my judgment. That's some question is yours. Hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth.